just think it's important to have young people, whether it be male or female, to get exposed to different things. And I think that your hockey camp should start. I mean, I know these guys start in June, July, and they have to get picked for their team, and there's pressure, and there's this and that. I just don't think that should happen that way. Is it going to change? Probably not, because that's just the way it is. But I think that they need to be exposed to different things. It gives their muscles a chance to develop. It gives their mind a chance to stay rested. It's like anything else in life. If you're not fresh and ready to do something, you're not going to excel at it. And I think too much hockey can sometimes be counterproductive.
I think you have to think what is best for the players, and I think the only way you can find out what's best for the players is by getting to know your players and finding out what the group needs and what they need, not only tactically but emotionally as well, whether they need a fun practice or a teaching practice or a hard practice, and I think you get those reads by knowing your players, and you have to get to know your players and find out what makes them tick.
I think one of the things that's probably misused a little bit is when you're working on quality practice time, there's no substitution for scrimmaging or game-like situations. I think that if you want players to work in a game-like atmosphere and perform under game-like situations, you've got to put them in there. I think we all have access to a number of drill books, quality practice plans, everything. But creativity is through scrimmaging, and I don't think at times we give enough time for that type of performance where the players are allowed to play the game of hockey in an atmosphere that then leads into actual competition. So I think sometimes we spend a little bit too much time working on the drills and not allowing the focus of the actual competition to be practiced too. So if I had any suggestion, it would be to put game-like competition and scrimmage into every practice that you plan.
Looking back on my childhood, I was very fortunate to have a lot of support from my mom and my grandparents and my dad, to making the game fun, just to coming and to being in the game and cheering me on and having support in the stands. And I think, you know, I look back, one of the things I cherish the most is that my family really never told me when I was younger that I had a bad game. I mean, I knew I had a bad game. You know, I'd like to score goals and get points, and we'd like to win and things, but they were just really very positive, and they let the coaches tell me those things. And you know, I look back, I can appreciate no matter what, my mom just, you know, no matter how the game went, good game, you know, and I remember arguing with her sometimes, and I didn't have a good game, but, you know, it was nice that she thought it that way, and just came as a positive influence, and just there to cheer me on.
I think it's really imperative, a couple things, that one, you're very supportive of your child. Kids love to look in the stands and see their mom and dad at practice or a game, whether you're 6 years old or 26 playing in the NHL. We all love that. I think that it's really imperative that you don't make your kids practice, that kids have to enjoy it and think they're in love with it, and that's what their focus is. And then the other side of it is burnout. Like, I'm really nervous that kids who play 12 months a year, hockey is meant to be played for 9 months, play it as hard as you can, enjoy it, love it. And then other things that you can do in that off time, whether it's baseball, track and field, lacrosse, will all be beneficial for your hockey career. And I think if you take those factors, you'll enjoy it as a parent, and the child will love it.